Okay, let's follow these instructions. Let's draw an isosceles triangle. And then using the base of this triangle, let's draw an upside down isosceles triangle that's not congruent. And let's see what shape we get. Looks like we have a kite. I know that these sides are congruent, and I know that these sides are congruent. Okay, since we know we have two isosceles triangles butted up to each other, I know that the two base angles on each are going to be congruent. So if those are congruent, I know I can take away the angle at the top and the angle at the bottom. Combine those. And I can take those away from 360 degrees. And then I know that remainder is going to be equal to those two opposite sides. So I can take 196 divided by 2, and we get 98 degrees. So the measure of angle 1 equals 98 degrees. And the measure of angle 2 is also 98 degrees. So in a kite, one pair of opposite angles are congruent. And all quads angles add to 360 degrees. Okay, I also know that these angles bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. So these are all 90 degrees. So I know that the measure of angle 1 equals 90 degrees. Then I know that 90 degrees plus the 70 degree angle we're given equals 160. I can take that 160 away from 180, and I have 20 degrees. So I know that the measure of angle 2 is 20 degrees. And in a kite, the diagonals are perpendicular. They create 90 degrees. Okay, KITE is a kite with KE being congruent to KI. Those being congruent, I can solve by putting them equal to each other and solving. So I'll subtract 2x from both sides. We get 7 equals 2x minus 1. I'll add 1 to both sides. We get 8 equals 2x. Divide by 2. And we get 4 equals x. And we can plug it in. So let's take 2 times 4. 2 times 4 plus 7, 15. And 4 times 4 plus 1 can be in 15. I can then also plug it into this side. 6 times 4 plus 1 equals 25. And I know that side is also congruent to the other side. And that's also 25. So our perimeter is going to be 25 plus 25 plus 15 plus 15 equaling 80. So the perimeter equals 80. Okay, CUBS is a kite with CS congruent to CU, and CM is 7x, MS is 7x plus 7, MU is 10x minus 8, and MB equals 11x. We need to find the length of CB. So I know that these two sides are congruent to each other. So we can take 7x plus 7 and equal it to 10x minus 8 and solve. So I'll subtract 7x from both sides. Add 8 to both sides. And divide both sides by 3. And I get 5 equal x. So we can plug in this portion right here. So I have 7 times 5 equals 35. And I can also plug it in here. 11 times 5 equals 55. So CB is going to equal 35 plus 55, which is 90. And a kite